Good afternoon. This is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, doing my follow-up Friday. So I have a number of things I wanted to go over. I'll wait and see if somebody comes on to visit me today. We've had so many people from all over the place leaving comments and writing and chatting back and forth, and I so appreciate that. So, and then somebody gave me a great tip. Cheryl Smith left a great tip that I'll share with you in a little minute. But just want to say hi to Kate and Cheryl, Pam, Karen in Texas. Hello, hello. Pat in California. I know you watch regularly, and you chat with me, so that's really fun. Susie from Southwest Florida. Carolyn from Oregon. And my local June and Pam and Joyce and Terry and Judy and Judy and Karen and Karen and Karen. I have three Karens that come to class and two Judys that come to class. So everybody's, it's like Karen O, Karen M, Karen K, all the different Karens. So anyhow, hello to you for joining me. I'm going to show you a couple of follow-up things. So on Tuesday, I did some random stamping with, I just put them over here, with the, I used the Biggest Wish set for the words and the watercolor shapes. And the watercolor shapes is what I had talked to you about, and that's what we did the random stamping. We made our own DSB. And then I had made a couple of suggestions on what you could do afterwards, and I thought, well, I'm going to do that. So I have two other sets of cards doing that using different colors. And then I will show you what I did with the leftovers. So I will make one quick card today with the leftovers, and we might as well get started. So thank you for joining me. Chat with me, share the video. If you're watching on YouTube later, welcome, welcome. Everybody's welcome. So thank you so much. I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll show you the cards I did, the extra ones that I did. And then we'll do a little stamping, just a little today. We'll do a little, keep you for very long. So I'm going to turn the camera around. So here we go. I currently have 8, see that? Those 8 sets sitting on my desk waiting to be played with. So I, and I have more than that just waiting. Those are the ones that made it to the desk. So I'm hoping to play this afternoon here a little bit. I'm trying to get my phone to stay in place. It's wandering. It's a wandering phone. Let's see here. I have this new setup, and everything is new. New. Okay. I don't know if I can get it to, okay. We're just going to see where it wanders to, and I'll just move the paper over. I'll just follow the phone. Okay, there we go. And you have a little touch of the lamp there. All right, so let's get that. Oh no, that's the computer. What am I doing? I don't know the difference between a lamp and a computer. I told you I'm not technical. Okay, so these were the cards that we stamped on Tuesday. I mean, I stamped the DSP and then we made one. So these are all the different cards. Ta-da, lots of fun. So just really, really fun. Fun to make your own thing. But then after I was done, well, I added our some jewels because that makes it fun. And then I did so that group that I showed, here's the extra card that I did from the leftover pieces. So all this is pieced together. All these little pieces. You can see the colors here. So this strip is one strip. Here's a strip here. Just randomly attached. And that's what I was going to show you today. So, and then I also had extra left. And I just put them in the inside. So that was my, what I did with the little scraps. So what I had in scraps, was like this. I had 2 of these. And then I had the long strips I had the long strips. This is different colors, but this is what you have left over from a 8.5 by 11 when you do random, and then you cut it. And then I had strips left over from making the layering here. And then, so that's what I played with. Now, so after I was all done with that one, I thought this is so much fun. So then I brought out my yellows and oranges. Move that all off to the side. So I did some more like that. Ta-da, ta-da. And let's see here. Turn that off. I did some more. And these that have, have a layer underneath are from, I took the layer from this layer behind this piece, right? So this front layer of the pumpkin color, I just cut this out with our stitched rectangles from this piece underneath, so that I wasn't using any more. I just used what I had. So those were the ones I made with the yellows and the oranges, pumpkin pie. And then I brought out the Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana. Boy, my brain is not working today. That phone started ringing and then I can't think. It takes my brain away. So here are the ones. So I did these with just the circles, and the other one I did with just the squares and the rectangles. So, and then I used my circle dies, cut out the extra. So lots of fun. And these I did like multiple stamping. So it would be like stamp 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you get that variation in color and intensity, right, of the thing. So that was that. That was my fun project. And so I thought I would put together one where I showed you what I did. So I start out with a plain white piece of cardstock. Now you can have all these pieces kind of butting up against each other, or you could have them separated a little bit so you would see the background. So sometimes it's kind of fun if you have a lighter color and then you have this in black and do kind of a mosaic type thing. But here are my leftover pieces from the 2 extra groups that I did, the random stamping, the circles and the squares and rectangles. So I start out like this, and then it's like, okay, I like to start at an angle. I don't know why, I just do. So I will just randomly anywhere just put a strip across here, and I'm going to try not to get the glue where I'm not going. Let's see here. So it goes off the paper just like that, and then you can cut it right away or you can wait. I'll just cut it to get it out of the way here, and then I'll use these again. So you can cut that off. This little one I won't obviously use again. It's a little snippet. Okay, so you can cut that off, and then you just start gluing in other pieces wherever you want. So I know this is fairly wide. I thought you really could cut these in half and do it another way too. You could do it, you know, you'd have more pieces then. Boy, I'm having a hard time finding my words today, and I even thought about what I was going to do, so I don't know why. And then you just cut off the extra. Here we go. So one of the good tips, so I show on Wednesday, we cut out some pansy petals. And one of the great tips that I was given, Cheryl left a message, and she said she takes her plates from her emboss and cut machine. And I showed mine that were so dirty. And she said, so I'll show you. So see, you have to use it like a million times. This is how it gets. She takes hers and puts them in the top of her dishwasher. And she said it gets all that out. So I have not tried it. My dishwasher is broken right now. So that's not an option for me. However, it is for anybody else. So, and this you just keep adding to. So I can add this piece here that we cut off. So all you do is just kind of keep winding around, and I'm snuggling it up right next to the piece instead of leaving a space. But you can do whatever you would like. I'm going to take this one and we'll go this way. And you fill in every little bit. There. Because now I have this one little triangle here. And I could put a piece of that in. So every little tiny piece is used. You're just gonna, there we go. I didn't cut that real close here. It's sort of fun. So if you have little strips of your favorite designer paper, and it's like you just can't bear to have it go away, which is the case a lot. Let's see here. We might, I would say go ahead and pull them out and do this. See how they mix and match, and with your all your pieces of cardstock, you know, leftover little itty bitty pieces. This is a great way to use them up. This would be a great creative thing for kids, right? Kids are so creative and so uninhibited, so they will put their I'm going to put this in here. They don't have to be exact. When they come to class, they don't worry about matching my stuff. They just kind of like, oh, I like this and I like this and I like this. It's really fun. It's fun to just watch them because they're not going by the rules that we think, like, you know, like you can't mix and match some things, and to let their creativity just kind of bloom is fun to watch. There we go. I'm never offended when somebody comes to class and wants to change something, because that makes it theirs. That means they're thinking about designing and how the colors go together and exactly what they need for their, you know, for the project or the card they're working on. I love that. And then if you need a new paper, I'm like, everybody knows, I'm like, it's paper. Let's not sweat over a little paper. We can get more. You make a mistake, you start over. You just kind of fill in somewhere. Now, let's see here. We've got this little piece here. It doesn't quite fit, but it will fit this way. And then I just have a little teeny baby piece there that'll have to go in. But you can see you can use all your pieces. Just fun to sit and putz. I'm a putzer. I like to do this kind of stuff. Just putz. There we go. Now I have a bigger piece I can use over here, and I can put this piece here if I want, just to add the pumpkin pie in a different direction. There. Buddy that up. Oops. I always get this so crooked when I don't tape it down. You guys are probably like, woo! Okay. And then we'll put this one here. I think we're gonna go this way. And then we'll just have that one little corner to do. Use the bigger piece. So it's just fun, piecemeal. Just kind of put it together, however it goes. All of them look cute. You're using up all your scrap paper. You're just having fun, relax. Let everything kind of go into place. I feel like the guy who's the gentleman with the happy trees. That's sort of how I feel. Just make it happy. Just kind of relax and do whatever works. We're going to put this one over here, and then we're going to go with this one on this little edge here. There. And it's just kind of cool. Fun project to do. Now, if it was raining, actually it was raining this morning, and now it's beautiful here in Wisconsin. It's a little steamy. My dog doesn't want to go out. And I can't blame her. I'm not a fan of hot weather, so I totally get it. When she's like, not going. Not going. Peter's sitting outside by the pool, and the dog's under my desk. But It's okay. There. See, even that little tiny piece. We'll just cut it off. There we go. And now we're gonna put this piece across here. So I have this one tiny little corner here. So I'll use this scrap. Put it there. And then I think I have everything covered. Like that. There we go. Zippity-doo-dah. There. Ba-bum. Ta-da! I think I would go this way. So I still have pieces left. I could do a different one, but but I won't do it today. And I did cut the Bermuda Bay, the darker paper for the background. So just a little tiny bit of glue here all the way around. I was taught that if you get the glue, Sarah said, if you get glue on your fingers, you're using too much. So keep that in mind when you're using the green glue, which is what I love. There we go. Ta-da. And then we're going to put it on the bumblebee background. Is that kind of cool? These are so much fun, you guys. Thank you, Judy, for sharing with me. Judy K, you shared with me 2 of the cards that you made using our technique. I appreciate that. Really fun. It's fun to see who's watching, who's listening, who's doing. So here we go. I can put some here. Let's do this. Let's put it right here. We can put a piece just so we're decorating the inside too. I like to do that. Come on, glue. I'm getting low on this one. Here we go. Just gonna put this up here on the top. There. Okay. I had to turn it over to make sure I didn't go over it too much, because usually when I do white on white with this white background, I'll put it on something darker. There. And we're gonna put this, we're gonna put one of these here. We're gonna cut this a little bit, put this down, and then put that on top of it. So we're gonna put this down here, and I'll cut off part of it. And then we'll put this on here, like that, just a little bit. So you have room to write. I didn't put a verse on the front or anything yet, so we'll see what turns up next week with this. There. Oops, I'm just trying to straighten it out here on this line. There we go. Cut that off. Looks kind of weird that way, but I think it'll look cute in the inside when it's all done. Ta-da. Point of interest. Throw that off to the side. We'll put this on here. I probably should have put the pumpkin pie up on the top since I was going with the Bermuda Bay as the layer, but it is what it is. Spur of the moment. Just random. Here we go. There. There's our inside. Shake my glue down. No chance of getting it on my hands here because I'm almost to the end. There we go. So when you use your green glue, I use it till the very end. You see that? I always set it on the side. If you're always setting it up, the glue is settling to the bottom. So when you're using it, just leave it set on its side, and then your glue will be ready to use. Unless it's almost empty like this one. There. Ta-da. So there's our random card today with the leftover pieces from random stamping. And then put a verse on. Perhaps I will this weekend. All right. So one other thing I wanted to show you. I don't know if you saw these. They're on page 137 of the new annual catalog. They are $10 for 8 boxes. This is a cute little box that you don't need any glue. They call it the scallop box. So it's scallop craft treat box. So if you need anything, you know, to put a cute little box together, and it's so simple, and there's no glue. That's what I was impressed with. No fussy, it's easy, and you don't have to glue it, you don't have to do anything, and it's a nice size. Like you could put like cookies in there. I mean, you could put different things in, something substantial. So here's the base of the card, and it's all scored and ready. So I just kind of put like that. Here we go. And then it's got a little flap. So it's just like a regular box card that you're closing. So you just bend these down where it's scored. On this one, bend it down where it's scored. And this just snugs right in here. Ta-da. Bottom is done. Simple, simple. Fast and easy. That's what I like. If you're going to do a project, fast and easy is the way to go. So here's the top. Same thing. You have all these little scored lines, so you're just going to push it down on the score lines. Both sides, the big flaps here. And then put the top down like this. Push it in. Ta-da! There you go. Cute little box. Let's see, what size is this? It's 3.5 by 3.5, and it's like 2.5 inches deep. So it's a nice size little box. If you haven't looked at it, it's a new item in the annual catalog. $10 for 8 boxes. I think they're adorable. Love that. So that was my another little hidden new gem. I think they're really cute, and you could put a belly band on, you could decorate it, you could make it so they don't have to take everything apart. You could decorate it just around here. I mean, whatever. They're just, and it's craft with gold dots on it. Polka dots. It's called polka dots. Okay, and then I wanted to show you the paper pumpkin cards. So here's the first one. So lovely. Okay, here's the second one. So you get 3 of each of the big cards, and then 4 of the note cards. I think that's what it is. So here is the little note card. Again, really, they're just really pretty. And then this one here with this delicate. So these you punch out. They're pretty delicate, but they punch out nicely out of here. So I punched them all out. Each one has a sheet. And then there's this vellum that's so pretty. So my question to you is, so this is exactly how they come. Now you know that when I do them, or I do them where they're going to be given out to somebody, the inside is done. So I would layer this, I would, you know, have it layered and have the inside finished, layered and finished. But this is how they come. Now my question to you is this. I was doing every month different things with the paper pumpkin. So these are the cards that they designed, and then I would take the pieces and do something different with them. I just wanted to know if you were interested in me doing that. So if you can leave me a message, yay or nay, I would be happy to sit down and play with these and do some different things with them. Sometimes I end up cutting them up. I mean, there's just, it's endless. It's just endless. But, and this one also comes with 2 spots. It comes with the bumblebee and the evening evergreen, both in colors. This is one of the new in colors. This is one that we'll have for another year, the bumblebee. So a really cool thing. And then also, I have to admit this, they come with these little glue dots. And I've never used them, but I did today. And I was like, oh my goodness, I should try. And they are super simple to use. I'm gonna show you really quick. I was like, oh boy, I should have been doing this all along. But all you do, well, let's see here. Let me grab a piece that I have to glue dot on. So for instance, they had this vellum that you cut out, right? You just punch it out. Now, I'm hoping that everybody says, yeah, do something with it because I want to color behind here. Do you know that you can color on the back side of your vellum and then it looks really cool? So that was my plan as I was doing this. But these little glue dots, I have to use everything with my thing here. You just pick them up. I'm going to put it on something different because I want to use this for something else. I'm hoping you guys tell me, yes, do something. You pick them up, just put them down on wherever, and they, in the directions, they even tell you where to put your glue dots. I was like, holy cow. So here, like for this, am I looking at it upside down? Yes. So for this is the second card, the note card. See this? There, get out 4 glue dots, put them on the corners. And that's exactly what I did. I put more on the thanks because it's vellum, so I did put more glue dots, and you have plenty to do that. But it tells you exactly on the directions what to do. Now, also, one other thing is that if you went to the directions here on the back, I told you if you hover over this and copy this code, it goes to a video. I have to tell you, I did watch it. It was kind of fun to watch, but in the video, they forget to do the random stamping. So don't forget, if you watch it, don't forget to do the random stamping. See this flower and these little flowers, this grouping of flowers? That is a stamp that's in there. And according to the directions, you're supposed to stamp it, and on the video, they forgot. So anyhow, what I was going to tell you about these little dots, so they just go on like that, teeny tiny little nothing thing. But you pull this over, and it is a rather strong glue dot. And it will just glue it down. So I was like, oh, I should be using those. So I just wanted to admit and say, use them. They work. They're really nice, and they tell you exactly where to put them. So, and you have extra if you want to put more, if you feel it needs more. So that's it. That's my show for today. Our extra little card and the paper pumpkin. I think I have one more of these here. They're $22 if you want to pick it up here at the house. So it's beautiful. It's made to go with the inked expressions. We cannot get that paper right now. It's they're getting it in, but it's not there yet. So we will be getting it back, but that is the inspiration for this particular kit. So let's turn the camera around. Hi, Vera. Let me do this. There we go. Let's see if I can do this without messing it up. Oh, I always get my hand in the way. I'm so sorry. There we go. Hello, Kelly. All right, so that's it for today. Y'all have a great weekend. If it's hot, stay in and do a little stamping. That's what I'm going to do. And thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. I so appreciate it. Hi, Mary. I appreciate when you guys watch and chat with me. It makes it all worth it. It's so much fun. So thank you. Take care. We will see you next week, talking on Tuesday at 2. Let me know if you would like to see some remakes of the paper pumpkin kit from this month or last month. I have the batter up kit too. So I could play with both of them and show you some different ideas to do with them. So I'm looking for feedback. Let me know. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.